afternoon. So today we'll be treating this simultaneous equation. So this type of simultaneous equation is the type that leads to quadratic equation. So now let me read it. It says solve the equation if m squared plus n squared is equals to 29 and m plus n is equals to 7. So and if you look at this type of equation very well, it can only be solved by substitution method. Though there may be any other method, but the best method to solve this equation is a substitution method. So this m squared plus n squared, let's take it our equation 1 and m plus n as our equation 2. So now let's make m the subject of the formula. So m will now equals 7 minus n. So this one will be our equation 3. So let's substitute for m in equation 1. So instead of anywhere you see m, just write 7 minus n. So 7 minus n squared plus n squared equals 29. So now what's going to happen is that 7 minus n into 7 minus n plus n squared equals 29. So now let's expand this. So we are going to have 7 times 7 49, 7 times minus n minus 7n minus 7n plus n squared. So for this one plus n squared equals 29. So we are going to collect the like terms. 49 minus 7n minus 7 will give us minus 14n plus n squared equals 29. So now this n squared plus n squared is going to give us 2n squared minus 14n. 49 minus 14n is equals to 29. So this 29 we want to bring it in. So it's going to be 49 minus 29 minus 14n plus 2n squared is equals to 0. So if you now look at it, turn it to quadratic equation gradually. So it means that we are going to have 20 minus 14n plus 2n squared is equals to 0. So now what we are going to do is that the coefficient of n squared and the constant multiply by 2 is will give you 40. Let's look for two products of 40 that if you multiply it, it will give you 40, but if you add it together, it will give you minus 14n. So if you take minus 8 and minus 5, though it's going to give you plus 40, but if you add it together, it's not up to 14 minus 14. So let's go to minus 10 and minus 4. So if you now put minus 4 and minus 10, if you find the product, which is 10 minus 10 times minus 4, it's going to give you plus 40. And if you now add it together, it will give, though that's the ideal multiples to take or to choose. So let's say 20 minus 10n minus 4n plus 2n squared is equal to 0. So now just put your brackets like this. It's fast. So now what is common here is 10. So 10 into 2 minus n. What is common here is minus 4. Minus 4n into so what is common here is minus 2. Minus 2n into 2 minus n is equals to 0. So 2 minus n is common. So 2 minus n into 10 minus 2n equals 0. So 2 minus n equals 0, or 10 minus 2n equals 0. If 2 minus n is equals to 0, our 2 minus n is equals to 0, it means that n is going to be n is equals to 2. So if 2n minus 2n is equals to minus 10n, it means our n is equals to 5. So now our n is either 2 or 5. So it means that when m is equals to 2, when n is equals to 2, our n is going to be equals to 5. Let's put it. M plus 2 equals 7. Therefore, m is equals to 5. When m is equals to 5, when n is equals to 5, so that m plus 5 is equals to 7. Therefore, m is equals to 2. And that is that. Thank you. God bless. Have a nice day.